When is it time to outsource your taxes and accounting? Hi, my name is Tony Cameron with TLDR Accounting, and we're a strategic tax and accounting firm that helps small business owners and therapists in private practice. So a lot of times we'll get folks who are like, I'm not sure if I should book an appointment with you. I just started my business. Or at what point should I book an appointment with you to talk about taxes? Or when should I outsource my accounting? My response is, well, it depends on time and money. So how much time are you spending on the task? And is it worthwhile for you to spend that time somewhere else? Now, the first thing we normally see folks outsource are their business taxes. Business taxes are more complicated than your personal taxes, and while you might be able to figure it out on TurboTax, having a professional do it for you, there's definitely cost savings involved there, right? There could be deductions you don't know about. You might not have all the expenses that you actually should be reporting, things like that. Just things you might not know, right? We have a lot of continuing education on what you can deduct, and if we don't see something, we're going to say something. So taxes are one of the things, one of the first things that you should be outsourcing to an accountant. Now, bookkeeping, there's a whole sliding scale with time and money. So if it's to the point where you don't have enough hours in your day to get things done, it's probably time to take a step and outsource. Outsourcing your accounting is a great way to free up some of your time. That way you can then focus on your clients and growing your business. Now, folks are like, well, there's a lot I can outsource. Why should I outsource your accounting? My response to that is it's not something that everyone has a lot of education and experience in. So hiring an internal accountant, you would need to have a lot of accounting to hire someone internally as an employee. A lot of times, it's something that is a couple hours a week, a couple hours a month. It's not a huge amount of time, but it's enough time and expertise is needed that you don't want to do it yourself. So you don't want to be researching the tax code and what changed in December. Can you take these deductions? An accountant's already doing that on an ongoing basis. And so adding, bookkeeping services on it or tax services, it's super simple at that point. And it's a good argument for why it's one of the first things that you should outsource. Like I said, step 1 is taxes. Step 2 is a layer of accounting. That could be maybe you still do the day-to-day, but each quarter you want someone to review your books and make sure you're on time. That's a service that you can outsource, right? Making sure that you're there. Now, if you're constantly behind, so right now, say you haven't done your accounting for 6 months, it's time to outsource. Straight up. If you can't keep up on it, you should be outsourcing it. Your accounting is one of those things that you want real-time numbers. You should know how the prior month went much quicker than 6 months out, right? The other big case is, say you're getting ready to hire employees. Your time then should be spent working with your employees and your clients, not on your accounting. Payroll is one of those things that also comes up. There's huge liability associated with it, and while there are some fantastic payroll software out there like Gusto, which we use, it's just one of the things you might not want to deal with. You have to deal with onboarding employees, not dealing, you shouldn't be dealing with payroll. So my recommendation is look at how much time and stress you're spending on your accounting. Are you spending a ton of time on it and it's just something you want to get rid of? Or is it something where you just don't feel confident in what you're doing and you need more guidance? So there's a variety of what you can outsource on the accounting side. We do recommend you outsource your taxes sooner rather than later. And then maybe you need training, or you're looking to take some accounting tasks off your plate. You should talk to an accountant and see if and what they can do to help you. Hopefully you found this helpful. If we did, convince you that it might be time to take some of this off your plate because you don't have to do it all, our link is below to schedule an appointment.